There is the grand entrance to the Wynn and Encore right there in front of us. You don't find that on the east side of town. Go back up this way and make a left. On the sands as soon as I can get over. Okay. Gillies there, that's out in front of TI there. Esplanade over here on the left. Next to these beautiful properties. There's the Palazzo. And Venetian up there. And definitely a lot like Times Square anywhere on the strip now with all these LEDs everywhere. And goodness knows when Hard Rock opens up with the Guitar Hotel, that's going to be the Harmon. I don't remember that. I've only been here since 11 though. The Harmon. Huh. Oh, we got music playing over here at the from the Fashion Show Mall. That huge awning or whatever cover over the Fashion Show Mall is called the Cloud. Shout out to 7-Eleven man for helping me out with that one. This was the area where I started to buffer a little bit last week. Is that happening now, guys? February. Nice, Josh. Awesome. Have a blast. I don't think it ever opened. Okay. Huh. I hadn't heard of it. The Harmon. Make this left. The spiral topiaries there on the side of Palazzo. It really will, and I think people, once it's here, people are going to love it. They're going to love that huge guitar. Oh, shoot, this isn't a through lane. Okay, I'll just get back over. Oops. That's a good point, Just Add Salt, really, because you really only have, like, what, how many corporations here with the casinos now? Right, so you got MGM, you got Caesars, you got Sands, and then who's left after that? I mean, whoever owns Resorts World and Fontainebleau, but there's the Sphere right in front of us. They got Henderson police out here, so these guys are working a detail. Oh, because there's a show or something going on up here at the Sphere. My wife and I came down here last year and noticed that they had City of Henderson police down here. Oh, it's buffering. Okay, let me get at. Let me see if I can get. I'm just gonna turn around, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to get down there and end up buffering. Probably because there's so many people down there at the Sphere. That would be my guess. So apologies for that. Thanks, Josh. So yeah, okay, Wynn and Encore, you have those two, so that's what, 4 different corporations plus Resorts World and Fontainebleau. And then Circus, which is Phil Ruffin. And I read that they were talking about Phil Ruffin wants to sell Circus now. So there have been rumors running around the Ghost Hotel. Oh wow, earthquake standards, oh my God. It was rumored for a long time in a lot of the Vegas groups on Facebook that they wanted to sell and tear down Circus, and everyone's like, no way, they'll never do that. They just spent all this money on a huge remodel, they'll never do that, blah, blah, blah. And then the news came out just this week, I think, about Phil Ruffin wanting to sell Circus, and I'm like, whoa. Maybe there is some truth to that. Because, of course, they came out and denied. Hey, Josh. No, North Carolina's nice. I've been through there. I was born in Charleston, South Carolina, myself. But I've been to Charlotte many times. Oh, okay. Just add salt. I didn't know that. Huh. And I've driven I-85 through North Carolina as well. That's a, back then it was a pretty empty drive. Winston-Salem, okay, cool. Yeah. Go back up here to the strip and make a right. It is, Michael. You know, they have a moratorium there in Charleston on the height, building height downtown. They don't allow buildings to be over a certain height because they want to retain the whole southern charm of the town and all that. Cool, Josh. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Glad you found us. We have a great community of some awesome people. In fact, that reminds me, I want to shout out to our awesome pillars of our community. 7-Eleven man, Michael, David. Michael's watching right now, which is awesome. D-Man, Tony, you guys are watching too. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Deb, Christine, Kimberly, thank you so very, very much. So you have this $10 everything or less souvenir shop over here on the right. I don't know what you're going to get for 10 bucks nowadays. So here is Resorts World. With its huge LED there. And then Fontainebleau right there in front of us. They are slowly yes. You're right. Oh, nice, Josh. Awesome. Do you do travel stuff there in North Carolina? That LED in front of the Fontainebleau, that's really annoying. Huh. There is Circus, which he wants to sell now, the owner. With slots of fun right up here on the boulevard. Oh, you hate it there? Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Whoa, little Cavalier. Where are you going? So Fontainebleau's over here off to our right. I need to do a video in there. It's been here for over a year now, so it's been opened, I should say, for over a year now. I need to get in there. Probably like a year and a half now at this point. Need to get in there. Yeah, D-Man, I think that's what they said. Because it was part of the deal with the whole... when they wanted to go off the grid at the casinos. Oh, from Southern California. Okay, that's why. Yeah, I would miss Southern California too, especially if you're on the ocean all day. It was empty. Yes, yes. And you know what's funny, Michael? They mentioned, what is it, Zouk that's in there is like the best nightclub or whatever in Las Vegas. And I'm like, how's that possible? No one's ever in there. Ah, didn't know that, just add salt. There you go. There's the reason. I don't want to do any work. I just want to hurry up and sell this thing. That's funny. Huh. That's really funny. Not sure where to stay on a budget. I will recommend CV. I will recommend Fremont. I always recommend Fremont to anyone on a budget. You could try Luxor or Excalibur as well. Those two tend to be a little more economical down at the south end of the strip, or certainly here at Circus. But Circus isn't the greatest, in my humble opinion. But definitely Fremont, Four Queens, Binions. Oh wow, Josh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Atlanta? Yeah. I felt that way about Reno, Tobin, when I lived in Reno for 3 years, but prior to moving to Vegas. And so I moved from South Florida to Reno, And the people in Reno just, I'm like, wow, you guys are so backwards. Nice, D-Man, thanks. There's the Sahara right here on our right, which has undergone several name changes in its history. I'm gonna go up here to Sahara Avenue and make a right. There's a Hummer, like the old style ones. The H1, I believe. The Flamingo, okay, yeah. So we're gonna go eastbound here on Sahara for a moment, because 7-Eleven man hooked me up with the proper location of this place that I attempted to locate last weekend. This McDonald's over here, just off the strip with the golden arches, trying to invoke the old school feel over there. Yeah, Stevie, that's a good idea. Yeah, Cosmo is going to be up there. In fact, anything there in City Center is going to be up there. Cosmo, Aria, oh, what's the other one that's in there? I'm thinking of Vidara. Oh, Vidara. Yeah, Vidara's in there. Four Queens, no resort fees. Yes, excellent point. And you're right in the middle of the action. Like, you come downstairs, if you've never been here, you come downstairs, you're right in the middle of the action in on Fremont Street. And you can take the Deuce, the city bus. It's $8 for like a 24-hour pass, and it'll take you back and forth between Fremont and the Strip. 4 nights for $700. That's not bad nowadays. Nice, D-Man. It's good to pay attention to stuff, buddy, because then you can, then you have knowledge and you have information, and that's very powerful and valuable. So there's the monorail line right there next to us. This is how far east it is from the Strip. So you're going to do a good deal of walking just to get over here. Now eastbound on Sahara for a moment. Want to go up here. Okay. Eureka Casino. I didn't even realize that was there. Huh.